Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit late. Happy Easter. I just haven't been feeling 100% today, so I just needed a bit longer. My apologies, guys. Welcome. Good to see you, Sean. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Just a bit out of it today, guys. Bit out of it. Yesterday was a big one. Just, yeah. I'm all good, but I'm all good. We are here to celebrate Easter. We hope you're having a wonderful day. We're going to start off with some bunny rabbit games. How you going, Darth? Good to see you. Hector's in here as well. Thank you for coming in. Welcome to the stream, dude. Yes. It's Easter, so we can't warm up with at least a couple bunny rabbit games, right? I was trying to find some more, but I was sort of running out of time, but I thought there was like a Tiny Toons mod of Streets of Rage, but I couldn't find it. And there was this mod of Bubsy the Bobcat that apparently makes the game more playable, but I patched it, but it doesn't really seem any different. And I've been playing around with a few things. But we got some Bugs Bunny and we got some Bucky O'Hare today. Happy Easter, Daniel. Happy Easter, Sean. Bud City, good morning. Darth Fucci. I'm alright, thanks guys. Everything's going alright, I think. Hey, going Andy McIntyre? Yes. And so Sean says he had some prime rib for Easter dinner. You know what I had for breakfast today? Chocolate hot cross buns. And I'm feeling a bit sick because they were more like a dessert than a breakfast. Like, I had these chocolate hot cross buns and they were amazing, but they kind of taste more like a dessert cake than a bun, if that makes sense. So I'm just like, oh, a little bit too much chocolate. I don't need any more hot cross buns now, I don't think. No regrets though, no regrets. How are pretty good. How you going, Rick Millie? I'm in Rick Millie. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Got Kid Jackson here. How you going, Brett? Andy, happy Easter once again to everybody. Got a second coffee next to me. I want to thank everyone so much for coming in for Survival Saturday. Another successful episode this week. We ended up streaming for over 10 hours yesterday. Pretty crazy day. You guys, it's interesting, isn't it? Because not only are you guys so supportive, but every week on Saturday, you really test me, don't you, homies? You really test me. And, yeah, I think we did good, but I think yesterday was pretty good. What have we got? And last night, yeah, thank you, man. I'm glad you had a good time. I appreciate that. And so Dave says, good games lineup. Hey, you know, sometimes your boy One Coin only has it going on. And I had dessert for breakfast. Well, no, so like hot cross buns are actually like a breakfast food. Like traditional hot cross buns are just like a sweet bread bun with dates in it. You can put some butter on it and it's like a nice little breakfast, right? But these chocolate ones were a little bit more desserty. That's what I'm saying. I didn't just realize how much chocolate were in them. I thought they were like a chocolate bun, but I didn't realize they were loaded with chocolate as well. But don't forget, man, it's Easter. Everyone's allowed to have chocolate for breakfast anyway. Like, that's the one time a year you can have chocolate for breakfast. We got the Walkers in here. Good to see you guys. Thank you for coming in. Nikki Paz, good to have you too. The Big D! Hey, you got Big D? Hey, you want a Big D? Like bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like to fuck, that's my fucking problem. Hey, you want Big Dick? Hey, you got Big D, good to see you. There you go. That's probably the only time you'll ever see me do a terrible ASAP Rocky. That's alright. Good to see you. How you going, Jeremy? Good to have you. I don't know how many people even in here know that song, but that's okay. How you going, Darth Katie? It's good to see you today. Yeah, we're going to finish some King's Bounty today. It was a little bit of a slow burn yesterday, but the good news is we got a lot done. in an hour. So yeah, we're gonna continue King's Bounty at the end. As I said, I really wanted to do more bunny rabbit games. I thought the ones that I would like would be easy to find, but 2 are enough. 2 are enough. No, that's okay. Yeah, we're gonna try and finish King's Bounty today. Easy, 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 easy. No, that one wasn't 2 Chainz. That one was ASAP. I think that one was ASAP Rocky, but I could be wrong. My chair keeps freaking breaking. I'm gonna need to bring in another chair in a sec. And I may have to play a commercial while I do that, because this chair's broken, and I don't have the right tools to fix it at the moment. Well, actually, yeah, I could probably just... you know what, we'll fight through it for now. I'll probably bring the other one in when there's a break. Yeah. I don't have the right wrench to fix the screws on this chair and tighten them up, so it keeps... I did find a wrench, but it's the wrong size. And I'm just like, dude, how do I not have tools in this apartment? So I'm like... Yeah, I'm gonna probably need to bring the other chair in a sec. My shitty old tattered one. Anyway, I'm gonna do that now. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. But there's something strange in a girl's DMs. Who you gonna call? Simp Busters.
Imagine owning the world's greatest one-coin songs.
In the Facebook chat. Who you gonna call?
By the greatest voice of our time.
Captain Canada, he's our hero.
In a once-in-a-lifetime collection.
2-0. Bag on a stick, fucking Cardi B.
Time Life Music presents.
I got a wet slip on yourself.
The Ultimate Kunte Collection.
Work, 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 work.
69 Sumbish songs. Sung by one incredible Sumbish with a joypad.
Keyhole and paralyze the cat. Da-da-da-da. Click, click. Da-da-da-da. Click, click. I just died in the ass tonight. Got no more fucking energy left.
Ricky John.
Oh, it seems to me you live your life like a cunty in the stream.
Ricky Denver.
Cunty road, take me home to the place full of assholes.
And Ricky Iglesias.
Chris will be my hero, baby. He will take the running away.
Get the Ultimate Kunte Collection on 2 CDs for just $69.69. But wait. Alright, this is my old tattered chair, but at least it's working. So there we go. It's old, it's tattered, but it works. Oh, it curves nicely into my butt cheeks, actually. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It curves nicely into my butt cheeks. Yeah, this chair's just like been through the ringer. But I mean, it still works, it's still comfortable, but this one's just disgustingly old. How you going, Jeffrey? Happy Easter, mate. That's alright, probably good to move the body a bit. I'm so out of shape. How you going, Jeffrey? Thank you very much for coming in. We're going to be doing our Requiem run with unlimited ammo tomorrow, guys. Just so you know. It was a little bit of a big stream to follow up with today after 10 hours. Plus today is Easter. I didn't really want to play that in Easter. On Easter, I want to do bunnies. Happy Easter, Hombre Lobo Gaming. Gerardo, thank you for coming in, guys. We got Gem in here. Good to see you, man. Hey, bro, we miss you. Buddy Carb. Miss you! I hope you and Bobo are amazing, mate. Thank you for coming in. Super is sleeping, so just you and me at the moment. Best gamer... Oh, you flatter me, brother. Hombre Lobo says, celebrating being with my girlfriend for 16... Congratulations, so your 16-year anniversary today? So what are you guys going to do with your special day? I mean, apart from the obvious, but I mean, like, are you going to go anywhere, do anything? We got Nighthawk Afterburner in here, thank you for coming in. And Bo Lopez says, beat the video game. Well, I'm not here for a freaking holiday. I'm not here for a holiday. Yeah, this guy says, beat the video game. Nah, I'm just here to look at it.
Actually, you know what? Some days I play so badly, I may as well just be sitting here and looking at it. So some days... Oh, that didn't really work out. Oh, after all that, I didn't even need to go that way. Well, this game can suck big eggs, right? Oh, you went to those one of those adult-based arcades, played games in 8-bit. Oh, yeah, they're good, right? Yeah. Oh, fantastic. That sounds like a good time. Yeah, very nice. I haven't been to one of those in a minute. Yeah, drink beer, play video games. I mean, that sounds like a perfect night to me. Sounds like a perfect night to me. Maybe even add a little 10-pin bowling. There you go, Alex. Good to see you. We got this. So once again, a big happy Easter. And so Bo says he went on an Easter egg hunt with all the Easters and nephews. I hope they ended up picking up a really good haul. 'Tis the season, right? So I hope they ended up picking up a really good haul. Did I miss being a kid? You have like Easter egg hunts? Like the grown-ups will get this big location and they'll hide chocolate everywhere and you and the kids have to find it hidden like under chairs and in bushes and stuff. I miss those days, bro. How innocent was that? And then you have the Easter hat parade when you were young, which I was talking to with Glow Sticks, coincidentally, just the other day. Good to see you, Glow Sticks. Yeah. It's a good time. The innocence of being a child, eh? The innocence of being a child, yo. There. Yeah, happy Easter, everyone. What did you guys all eat some chocolate? How many of you guys ate chocolate and how many of you guys weren't bothered this year? They all got chocolate candy and chocolate bunny. Dude, how good are the chocolate bunnies with the big ears, bro? They used to be my favorite. Like, these were my two favorite Easter chocolates growing up. One with the big tall bunnies with the big freaking ears. Like, I used to just love opening those. You know those red tulip bunnies? And you just bite their ears off? Those red tulip bunnies, those. And then my other favorite was like the Humpty Dumpties with the chocolate beanies in the middle. You might call them M&M Smarties, chocolate beanies. But I used to love the big Humpty Dumpty ones with the chocolate beanies in the middle. They were a good time too. Yes, love the Humpty Dumpties. I don't even know if they sell them anymore. That's probably a sign of the 80s and 90s. But yeah, the Humpty Dumpties were the business. You're trying to save money for Cadbury chocolate? It's not as cheap as it used to be. Hey, can I give you guys a little bit of a life hack? I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a life hack. All you need to do is tell your kids the Easter Bunny's so busy these days that he's going to be 3 days late, but he loves you and he's going to spoil you extra much when he gets here. And the kids are going to be like, oh, he's going to spoil us extra much. We can do Easter 3 days later. And then what you do is you go to the supermarket and you grab all the eggs when they're 85-90% off because Easter's over. For more life advice, visit onecoinonly.com. That's what you do. You get the clearance on Easter Monday. Yes. And then you can spoil your kids extra because everything 90% off. Best fucking parent in the world. Delivered. There you go. Boom. Look at that. I got you. I got you. Parenting 101. I got you. Jeffrey, I hope you had a wonderful Easter with the family, by the way, too, mate. Good to see you back. Yes. Society says I'm one who likes those peeps a lot. Yeah, happy super discount chocolate eve, everyone. Yeah, Tuesday, you go to the Woolworths when everything's back open. A $10 egg is now $2. Fantastic. Yes. That's what's up. Mikey Bell says Easter was nice and quiet. You love milk chocolate almond toffee. Yeah, toffee nuts and milk chocolate go well together, hey. You got a mixture of flavors and textures. I love nuts and chocolate, but yeah, add a little bit of sweetness. Yeah, you're speaking my language. I like that. Definitely love nuts in my chocolate. Big old balls. Nah, peanuts or whatever. But it's alright. Yeah, I understand. Dude, this coffee's hitting the spot. I have to admit, guys, like 30 minutes ago, I was feeling like not good, hey. Like, I'm not just talking regular, not awake stuff. I was just not feeling great. But, I tell you what, man, like, coffee is magic liquid, and also the power of positivity. I'm now feeling pretty good today. Power of positivity, everybody. It's a new day, yes it is. Ah, the fuck is that, you jabroni? It's a new day, yes it is. Oh, can we reload here? Yeah, I've got to save here. That's what save states are for. We're not going all the way back to the beginning. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Yeah. Dang da dang dang da dang da dang da dang dang dang. So the next game we haven't played in a while. It used to be the next game we're playing used to be a relatively popular whatever Wednesday request, but we've not put it on in forever. But we are going to play through Bucky O'Hare next, guys. We're a superhero bunny rabbit, everybody. Superhero bunny rabbit. I should have reposted my Bucky O'Hare poster today. I didn't think about that for Easter, did I, Damo? You found your old copy of Captain Skyhawk. That game is my nemesis. So for the record, I'm absolutely garbage at Captain Skyhawk, right? That's a Joshy King game. But I remember I got into the semi-finals of a Nintendo Championships after playing Mario when I was about 10 years old. And for the semi-final, they pulled out a game no one had ever played before. I think it was like 1990, 1991. And Captain Skyhawk. And all of us had to have turns of playing Captain Skyhawk in 5-minute conditions. Probably had a couple hundred people watching, actually. Look at me being a little celebrity at 10. But, yeah, I played Captain Skyhawk. And like in the first or second level, there's this like boss at the end. And if you kill it, you get a bunch of bonus points. I was about 5 seconds away from delivering the money shot and I ran out of time. So I got third place. But it was cool because I still won like free chocolate milk, ice cream, and a few other things. The winner ended up getting... he won a copy, I think, of Paperboy on NES. And then he ended up winning the whole competition. Good for him. So I think he ended up winning a console too. But yeah. I think Randy Orton's going to beat Cody. Sorry, Mikey, I didn't mean to reminisce. I've just got a Captain Skyhawk story. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I came third place in the semis, but hey, look, you know what? I got a chocolate milk, and I think I got a free ice cream, and I think there was a few other things in there. I mean, I just remember the milk and the ice cream more than anything. Yeah. I mean, you know what? They're all free, right? I mean, like, when you're 10 years old, you don't care. 9, 10 years old. It's free. David says this is a Ricky game. Well, I mean, I don't know about that, but I don't really see anyone else playing this one, eh? Oh. We had to get some bunny rabbits in there for Easter. Well, yeah, mine's James said, what is the worst NES game you've ever played? He said his is Beetlejuice. For me, it's also Beetlejuice. Look, to be honest, there might be a couple games worse than Beetlejuice, but when I think about all the shitty NES games I've played, Beetlejuice is my least favorite. So I actually agree. Beetlejuice can go straight in the fucking bin. That game absolutely sucks. No, I don't know. I do think, when I'm a bit of a slow learner these days, probably because I've burnt so many brain cells with alcoholic beverages. But when I was a kid, I adapted to video games a lot quicker, I think. I mean, maybe it's just because I had all that extra time, though. I mean, easy for me to say. Like, when you do, like, 5 hours of schooling and all the rest of the time just playing video games, I mean, you're gonna learn a thing or two, right? Was there ever a wrestler with a rabbit gimmick? Yeah, kind of. So you had Adam Rose and his Rosebuds, and they had the dancing bunny in the bunny costume. So there was a bunny as part of the Rosebuds with Adam Rose. I can't remember who was in the bunny outfit though. Hey, so Mike says Conan. Oh yeah, Conan's pretty shit too. I'd put Conan up there with Beetlejuice. That's freaking horrible. Jekyll and Hyde, I mean, that's horrible too. But I'm not as critical on Jekyll and Hyde, only because I feel like maybe the problem is the fact that I just don't know how to play it or what I'm doing. But yeah, Conan can go straight in the bin too. Conan's freaking horrible. Conan's dreadful. I saw that reviewed again on video recently, and I'm like, bro, get in the bin, hey. But someone asked me to do, like, Conan once on a Whatever Wednesday request. They got 30 seconds. And I told them to unsubscribe and fuck off. I didn't really. Hey, on, John, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're great. No, Home Alone is trash too. Yeah, someone got me to play Home Alone on NES once too. Dude, seriously, sometimes, like, when people make certain requests on Whatever Wednesday, I'm like, do you think I slept with your wife or something? Why are you doing this level of cruelty for me for? Home Alone? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What about the Addams Family game? You know I used to rent the Addams Family game. I think that is fun and flawed. I've got a confession. I actually kind of want to learn how to play that again. I'm wondering if there's a mod that kind of cleans up the gameplay a little bit. I'm going to look into that. But I used to rent out Addams Family on the NES. I never beat it. It was frustrating. But with that being said, I enjoyed it. Like, collecting money was kind of addictive. Festus Quest is like one of those polarizing games, I think, that people either like or hate. Just kind of like Friday the, kind of like Friday the 13th, guys. It's a very polarizing game. Oh, was it really Braun Strowman in the bunny suit? I didn't know. It would explain why it was so tall. Yeah, but I used to rent out Addams Family. Well, you know what? I shouldn't really be admitting that, because I'm pretty sure Addams Family came out from the Ocean Company, though. And I've told you, Ocean's pretty trash. Like, Ocean's worse, in my opinion, than LJN. Well, I don't know how Ocean flies under the radar. Probably because they mainly brought out games for Commodore 64 and Amiga, and only a few on NES. But Ocean always took the licensed games, kind of like LJN. But they were trash usually. They were usually worse, eh? Ocean was so bad. However, I didn't mind Addams Family, and I also didn't mind Hook on NES. That's another game I need to learn how to play again, Hook. As frustrating as it is, I used to own Hook. It was alright. Yeah, I remember Jeff. I mean, I remember that was a while ago. Apparently Adam Rose is getting re-signed, I think. Didn't Adam Rose get re-signed or something? Or they're looking at him again? I mean, he's pretty old now. He's in his 40s. Jacked as fuck, though. Like, he transformed himself, but... Adam Rose already looked old, like, over a decade ago. Anyway. Yeah, I used to like Hook on the NES. There was just like a lot of platforming, a lot of exploration. Like you had swimming levels where you had to collect pearls. And then there was like a Rufio fight, I'm pretty sure, in there. And some just platforming, taking out pirates. It's alright. I remember Chris Fieldsy asked me to play it back in the day, but I can't remember what I'm doing. I have to learn again. I think we could have a look at it maybe as a bonus game eventually. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Yeah, RoboCop was those. Well, that's an example. Those RoboCop games on NES were pretty freaking trash. Maybe the first one was sort of passable, but they got worse as they got along. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I remember, you know what they say though, Chris, you don't use it, you lose it. Because I remember like about 2-3 years ago, you picked Hook. And I was struggling, and I'm just like, bro, I used to own this game. I used to own this game and crush this game. I can't even pass a level anymore. Mikey says, you think Data East put out decent games? Yeah, I mean, arcade games, I think they did. Like, you had Bad Dudes, Two Crude Dudes, Edward Randy, Sly Spy, aka Secret Commando, which is kind of like a James Bond game. They had some good arcade games. I'm trying to think what they brought out that was good on console, though. I always look at Data East more fondly as an arcade developer than I do as a console developer. I know they did have some console releases, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. Hey, Karnov, yeah, I'm not that into Karnov, but hey. I honestly think, I mean, there's nothing wrong with, like, Karnov conceptually. You play this big fat, dude, shooting fireballs, defeating enemies and bosses, cool levels and stuff like that, but I just think it's a little bit hard to be fun to play. So, I don't know. You love Karnov, you're good at Karnov, are you? I call bullshit. I don't think there's anyone out there that's good at Karnov, eh? Justin, thank you for the 530 stars, by the way. Man, that's not only is that super generous, but that's also the first tip of the day, and that's a big one too, man. So thank you so much for having my back. This is for you. You're a bad mamma jamma, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for looking out. Look, I'm trying to shame Michael and Jeff because they're better at me at Karnov. I'm using shaming language right now. Rick's using shaming language. It's just a video game. It's just a video game. It's not a big deal. I'm using shaming language. Oh, yeah? You're just all fucking lying. You're not actually that good at the game. You're just trying to be tough. It's shaming language. It's like I'm 10 years old again. I never grew up. Oh, yeah, you just think you're so fucking good. Whatever. You don't fucking know anything. I can't remember which way to go. Hang on. Oh, there you go. Mikey just dropped. Hey, you shouldn't be dropping subs for my bad behavior. You're gonna... I don't know where to go here. Hang on. Oh, here it is. You shouldn't be dropping me subs. You're enabling my terrible behavior right now, brother. Guys, Mikey Bell just dropped 5 very generous gift subs to Angelo, to Mig. There you go. Angelo and Mig are regulars. Mikey, Chris... There you go, and Rama. Guys, if you're on the receiving end, don't forget to give Mikey a great big thank you. That's very masculine. And we're going to do these ones for you, man. Thanks a lot. Got to enable that behavior, yes. Thank you, homie. Everybody happy on Easter. Thank you, man. That's super, super kind today. Yeah, man. That's unreal, hey? That's yeah. You know, I always crack jokes that if you give such a generous tip like that so early in the stream, I'm gonna like be like the monorail guy that takes all the monies in Springfield and then flees. I'm gonna turn off the stream now and fly straight to Mexico and have a vacation. There you go. But before I was with Moe, I used to crack the joke that if you're that kind to me so early, I'll turn the stream off, go to Mexico and marry a cocktail waitress called Kiki. I don't think I'm allowed to meet a cocktail waitress called Kiki anymore, I'm just saying. Yeah. How you going, Robbie? It's great to see you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you again, Mike. How you going, Jeffrey Woolley? Oh, Costa Rica. You reckon Costa Rica's a better choice these days, hey? Hey, I'm open to it. Whatever. All right, I'll flee to Costa Rica then. That's cool. We can do that. It just reminds me of that Getting Gay with Kids episode of South Park. Why don't you take a picture? Okay. Eric Cartman's like taunting the hookers. That's a really old episode of South Park now. What you looking at, me? Why you take a picture? Oh, God. So bad. I know. I was like, even I was like back then, wow, that's pretty edgy. And then just look at everything that happened like 2 decades later. Yeah. Hey, on, Banako. Good to see you. Happy Easter, mate. Lorenzo's in here. Happy Easter. Oh, you just played Rabbit Rampage on the Super Nintendo. I think I've only played that once. I can't remember it. I've played a couple cartoon-based games on the Super Nintendo. I don't remember hating the Bugs Bunny one. I think there was a Daffy Duck one. I don't think I like the Daffy Duck one that much. We got Dormisu in here. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much for coming in today. Happy Easter. How you going there, Papa Nickel? Great to see you. You know what I've got to remember we got to do, forgive me guys, let me just go over here. I don't think we've put Cult of Blue on our sponsor list yet. If you're still in here, Cult of Blue, I appreciate you for everything. Cult of Blue. Don't you worry about a thing, man. I'll keep you up there extra long too, man, because that was an oversight on my part. There you go. I knew I needed to get you up there. There you go, that's all taken care of. Cult of Blue's in here. Happy Easter, mate. Oh, so Mike says you played Tales. Oh, that's a Joshy King game. Most of the Disney games on NES are very, very, very good. There was an unofficial, I think, port of like Aladdin on NES that was pretty trash. Tailspin's kind of like, I mean, people like it or they don't. I'm not really a big fan of Tailspin, but you know, we got the DuckTales, very good game. Even though Darkwing Duck's incredibly hard, I would say Darkwing Duck's a good game. You've got the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers games, they're pretty good. The Chip and Dale, yeah, I played 1 and 2, I prefer number 1. I will say this though, probably not a bad thing that they made the boss fights a little bit more challenging number 2. Oh yeah, Little Mermaid's a guilty pleasure. That game's sick. I like it how Liza Minnelli's the final boss as well. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you float around with like Little Mermaid collecting shells and all that, defeating cute little freaking sea animals. And then the last level you fight Liza Minnelli. It's good. Monster in My Pocket's pretty good too. Hey, Hombre says, I think NES suffered from too many companies crapping out lackluster games the way the Atari did. Yeah, you know, I think it's funny that you say that, because when Nintendo first came out, they had that seal of approval, which was so important, because obviously Atari sort of was a big culprit of crashing the industry because of all their shovelware, right? And so Nintendo's like, okay, we're going to bring out this entertainment system and all our games are going to have a seal of approval. But that didn't really mean much about 4 years in. You know, in 1986, a seal of approval meant something. Probably in 1990, not as much. I can't believe that just happened. How you going, General Ladius? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. That was a bit cheap, wasn't it? It's alright, we'll get out of here. I forgot to save. Here I am trying to play with skill. I forget to save and then I get punished for it. I do want to hear your good news, Robbie. I'm not ignoring you, bro. I'm just running a stream here, bro. I do want to hear your good news. What's your good news? Of course I want to hear your good news. There you go, Mr. Giacomo. Good to see you. How the heck? I'm alright, actually, bro. There's no problems here, dude. I'm grateful. Nervous and excited, as I said, in 2.5 weeks, guys. I'm out of here. This is really creeping up very quickly, isn't it? Very, very quickly. I do have someone, hopefully, fingers crossed, if our times match, coming to pick up some of my old PS3 library tomorrow, so not making big bank for those, but I'll clear up some room and have a little extra pocket money. So, Rob says, I started my new job on the 24th of March and I'm getting 40 plus hours a week. That is wonderful news. Congratulations, bro. A full-time job's a blessing, because I don't know about the United States, but in Australia, most people work as a casual. Yeah. I would argue most people in Australia work as a casual. So, you know, we're talking like maybe 20 to 30 hours a week, no benefits, just come in. Sort of. It's kind of like, that's what a lot of jobs seem to be over here. Although that's been a problem, to be honest, even before this economy, I think. And so Rutherford says, I've got good news myself. I'm thinking about inviting Ricky and the Sunbish Army to my wedding one day. I'm just happy that you're marrying the woman of your dreams, bro. That's such a blessing. That's a blessing, man. I'm very happy for you. The only part I hate is walking 5 miles there and walking around all day, then walk 5 miles home. Fuck, you really need to move, bro. Hey, like, dude, you walk 5 miles to work? How long does it take you to walk to work, my guy? You walk 5 miles to work. Bro, you can't do that forever, man. Bro. I mean, look, at the end of the day, you're a man and it's your life and everything. Bro, you can't do that forever. By 5 miles to work? But I can only imagine how many calories you need to eat a day in order to maintain your body weight if you're working for 40 hours a week and you're walking 5 miles a day. It takes you 1 hour and 13 minutes to walk 5 miles. That seems pretty quick for a 5 mile walk, to be honest. I could be wrong. It seems like a brisk walk. Yeah, wow. You leave work at 4 AM, get to work at 5:15, in at 5:45. I only eat dinner. Jeez, man. Yeah. I mean, look, hey, I hope this new position... I mean, you seem so happy about your new job. That's the main thing. I hope it helps with just everything, man. That's a lot. It's mostly a straight shot walk minus a few hills. Well, that's good news at least. Imagine if you had to do an incline as well. That would suck. Mr. Jacko Mold says your work must be easier than the commute. Yeah. Hey, so Rob says I've lost 9 pounds since I've started. Well, you're not a big guy to begin with. That's why you're hoping to get ahead soon and get a car. You know what I'm going to do when I move to the suburbs? I'm not going to get a car. I'm going to buy, spend a lot less. And maybe spend, $300 to $400 US on a good quality electronic scooter. Just goes 30 kilometers an hour, but will get me everywhere really quick. And, Have you ever, maybe get a scooter, bro? Like, you can spend a lot less on a scooter. I don't know, but you have a family though, isn't it? I mean, if you're living by yourself, you can just get a scooter, but you gotta get your wife and kids around, eh? I'm probably just gonna get a scooter to zip around. Now that I'm in the suburbs, I can still do my food shop, I don't need a car. Those little scooters, yeah, dude, I love them. I love them. I mean, you can rent them from the government, like in the street. So where I live right now in the city, I can walk outside and just rent one with my mobile. But you don't get to do that in the suburbs. That's just in the city. So you have to get your own. But yeah, something that usually takes me a 20-minute walk is like 5 minutes on a scooter. Good. No, I'm not talking a moped. I'm talking an e-scooter. I'm not even talking a moped, like a minimum price for a moped is still like a couple $1,000s. I'm talking an e-scooter. You can spend just $300-400 for an e-scooter, zip around at 30 kilometers an hour, don't need a license or registration. There you go, yeah, just an e-scooter. The only thing is, I think it needs to be, I think you need to cap it at 20. I think legally you're not allowed to go faster than 25 kilometers an hour. That's plenty. Like that's like a run. "25 kilometers an hour, like, you know, if you're going somewhere that's like 5 kilometers away, that's still only like 10-15 minutes. What about Australian guy that walks for work? Dude, I know someone that used to do that. But it was really good for him because he was a fatty. But I used to have a friend called Nate way back in the day. And he'd do council pickup for work. So what he'd do is he'd walk around the highway his whole shift and just pick up garbage. And yeah, he'd just pick up garbage. And he'd probably walk like 15 kilometers a day, 20 kilometers a day some days, just picking up garbage. And because he was a big fella, he lost a lot of weight. But that was a scary job because he walked up and down the highway picking up trash, and one time he found a grenade. It's like, he found an abandoned grenade. I mean, that would have been freaking scary. I think 1 mile is like 1.5 something kilometers, I think. Hope you're going great, Axel. Thank you for coming in. Alright, let's do this. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all tremendously. Having a good time. Alright, we got him. This one's not going so bad. Okay, happy Easter, everybody. Oh, so it's about 6. So one lap is like generally, I think, 400 meters, isn't it? I think 400 meters is 1 lap. Rob says, I hope your move in 2 weeks goes smoothly for me. Well, the move itself should be easy. I think the hard bit's going to be to just get rid of the garbage. Yeah. It should be okay. Should be okay. Dang, 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 da dang, da dang, dang, da 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 dang, da 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 dang, dang, da dang, my big wang. Oh, Ryan, I think people are looking into it too much. All I've been hearing is Pat McAfee sucks. This has ruined WrestleMania. You know what? When Pat McAfee came out, I was like, oh, really, Pat? And then he cracked a scathing promo, and I'm like, dude, Pat McAfee won me over after that. I feel like I'm in a minority, a really big minority, because most people keep going, the whole Pat McAfee stuff sucks. I actually enjoyed it. He cracked an absolutely awesome promo. And after his promo, I was like, hell yeah, Randy, and fuck you, Cody. That was basically what... So he won me over. He won me over. I thought it was cool as. Weren't they trying to make a 1 kilometer high build? Dude. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Hey, you make a building that tall, it's gonna be a sitting freaking duck, hey? I don't know if that's a good idea. Especially in the current global situation. I think that would be a very bad idea. He was dressed like he had somewhere to go after. I kind of thought that made it equal. Dude, I'm just sorry, guys. As I said, maybe I'm the problem, but I enjoyed the Pat McAfee stuff, hey? I was just like, oh. Do I think the reveal could have been someone else? Sure. I do think someone else is coming, though. I don't think it's going to end at Pat McAfee. But, dude, I'm sorry, guys, but I didn't hate it. I know you want me to jump on the bandwagon, but I can't. I enjoyed it. I'm the problem, okay? I'm not. That's a good question, Robbie. It could be. I never even looked into it, to tell you the truth. Yeah, Casper Sumbish. We got 2 worlds left after this. The final 2 are pretty short, actually. Dude, I'm excited for the next game. We haven't done Bucky O'Hare, the arcade game, for a while. Hopefully I don't completely stink. Do I think Max is going to leave the sport? Yeah, I think he will. But not even just because of this. I think this is the final nail in the coffin. Because Max did say by the end of the 2020s he didn't want to be driving F1 anymore. And I think, yeah, I mean, if he's enjoying it even less, I mean, bro, I don't think we're going to have Max around for much longer. He already wanted to go as it is. He said he didn't want to go much longer after 30. I mean, look, hey, look, as a man, Max has made his millions. He can now run businesses and investments. He's got his wife and kid at home. Probably other priorities now, hey. I have massive respect for Fernando Alonso, who has risked his life in a Formula 1 car for nearly 3 decades, and still loves the sport so much that he's willing to do that even when he doesn't need to. That's one guy I really respect, Fernando Alonso, bro, like, dude. The guy's like 45 years old and driving an F1 car just because he loves it, doesn't even have to. Oh, thank you, Robbie. I appreciate that, man. You have yourself a great night, huh? Thanks a lot, man. Dang, dang. Oh, look, Pepe Le Pervert. Can we call him that? We're gonna call him Pepe Le Pervert. Pepe. Come on, Frenchie. Alright, we got him. Yes. Yeah, I think Max will probably end up leaving. Pepe does some heavy damage. Yeah, I was pretty close. I've had a couple close calls in this one today, haven't I? But it's alright, we got through it. Happy Easter. The Easter Bunny, the spirit of the Easter Bunny is with me today, everybody. Spirit of the Easter Bunny. Spirit of the Easter Bunny. Yeah, I see what you did there, Chris. Well done. I think people who are always on the top don't handle it too well when they're all of a sudden not on top. Look at Lewis Hamilton and Max dominating their sports for years, and all of a sudden they're not dominating. It's a bit hard for the ego, as it would be. I'm not knocking them for that, but some people handle it better than others. Dude, falling after a big rise is not freaking easy, hey? Like, imagine being on top of the world, being the best in your, I don't know, your vocation or whatever, and then all of a sudden, all gone. Like, I mean, that's a lot for anyone to handle, I think. But, I mean, it's character building, too. Definitely character building. Oh, god damn it. Hope you're going great, Stephen Young. We got Nick Carter in here. Good to have you. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body. Nick Carter's back. All right. Anyway, it's terrible. Hey, we got a Backstreet Boy in here, guys. We got Backstreet Boy. I don't usually do that reference. There we go, we made it. I wouldn't drive a 1960s F1 car if you paid me. People, they were so unsafe and people were getting cooked alive in those things. I would not drive a 1960s F1 car even if I got paid all the money in the world. I wouldn't even jump in one of those things. Those 1960s F1 cars were a death trap, bro. And they were kind of like that in the 70s too, but especially in the 60s. Especially in the 60s. You know, safety in the 60s was just a suggestion. Colin Chapman, who used to make all those, like, Lotus F1 cars in, what, the late 60s, early 70s? Bro, they would fall apart in the finish line. I'm pretty sure one of his world champions won the world championship after he died, because he had enough points. Like, bro, those cars are messed up, bro. I'm not driving one of those old cars. Yeah. And it's just like Ricky was on top of the DJ world. I wouldn't say that, actually. Nah. I look, you know what? I was really popular in my local area. So I guess that analogy would be just like in Brisbane. A lot of people treating you like important, even just in the local area, and then all gone. So yeah, sure, it's a little bit of a blow to the ego, but I was never famous at DJing, bro. No freaking way. I did have a rise and fall with streaming. I certainly had a rise and fall with streaming back during the pandemic era. So I kind of experienced it a little bit then. But I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about F1 drivers. It's got nothing to do with me. I don't even know why I'm in the conversation. Not even talking about myself. Chris says, I'm really enjoying trading cards. Someone like day 50, level 30, making bank. Yeah, good on you, bro. As I said, I'm just moving on to other Sims now, but that game is fantastic. But I've moved on to other Sims now. I'm just really hoping we get DLC for Retro Rewind soon, because I've done everything. I don't have much left to show you guys unless I renovate again. Which I probably will do before the next time I put it on. Dang, 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 dang. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Oh, Nick, thank you, man. Nick says, have a good Easter, brother. Let's get some women who know what they got. Guys, do you mind if I pause the stream for a second and then showcase a bunch of sexy bitches? Because our brother Nick Carter has just dropped a very generous $21 super chat. So we're going to bring out the sexy bitches, you guys. You're welcome. All right, sexy bitches time. Let's go. Thank you, Nick. I really appreciate that. That's all right. I got the goods today, mate. I got the goods. But no, 50 days is impressive. I don't even know. Yeah, 50 days is impressive. That's a lot. That's a lot. There's a game just like Trading Card Simulator, which I bought, and the only reason I haven't streamed it is not because it's not good, but because it wasn't as popular, like, internet-wise. But that doesn't matter. We can just play a sim game and make it fun anyway. But there's one which is called, like, Slot Car Simulator. And so it's just like Trading Card Simulator, but you're selling slot cars, and you can race them with your customers as well. Which is kind of neat, actually. We should probably do that at some point. Maybe I'll practice that one. But yeah. We need to do some more sims. Dude, I knew for a fact that even if the critics are pulling the Mario movie apart, that it's going to do well. And I mean, it already overtook the original Mario movie in its first weekend. I knew it wasn't going to flop financially. I didn't know it was going to beat the other one so quick, but I knew it wasn't going to flop financially. They're going to make absolute bank from that movie. Don't you freaking worry. They're going to keep making movies in that franchise. Look, why they're profitable, they're going to keep making movies in that franchise. There's no reason not to. There's no reason to not do a Smash Brothers movie. There's no reason not to do a Metroid movie. It's, maybe even a Star Fox movie. Dude, a Star Fox movie would kill. However, I think if they're going to do a Star Fox movie, they would need to bring out another game to make it relevant again. Because we haven't had a Star Fox game in so long. But I mean, if they brought out another Star Fox game, you could make a movie about that too, if it's good. How you going, Matt? Great to see you. Thank you for coming in. Jamesy Maguire, a big happy Easter. You said those Russian ladies are probably babushkas now. Well, that video clip, funnily enough, with those Russian girls is from 2015. That's already 11 years ago. And they're probably, what, maybe late 20s in that? I'm guessing maybe. They'd be the absolute minimum in their mid-30s now. So they're probably at breastfeeding at this point. Yeah. Yes. May 8th for Mortal Kombat 2, yes. When was the last time they released the Star Fox game? Well, so I think you had one on GameCube, and then I think you had a remake of one of them on DS. So technically, I think you did get a 3DS Star Fox game, but it was a remake of one of the other ones, I think. But I think 3DS was the last time there was an official release, I think. There is a fan-made Final Fight movie on YouTube that goes for about a half an hour. It's a prequel. I'll see if I can find the link for you, Mikey, but it's actually pretty good. It's not bad. It's actually not bad. And, what else? It's not bad. And they're working on something with Streets of Rage as well, apparently. Is the new Marvel collection worth grabbing at $24? I haven't picked it up yet. I've got it bookmarked. Payron's all like Emilio! Thank you, brother.
I was like, Emilio!
That's all like Emilio!
The club is closed.
Don's the Beagle Dad says, glad you guys are on. There's literally no streams worth my while. That's a... I'm very grateful to you, John, but that's also a bit harsh. We're all just out there doing our best to entertain, G.
Fuck, you know, us streamers feel like tampons sometimes. Oh, I don't watch him. He's not worth our while. Fuck, I'm like a tampon, bro. You know, just use me and take me out when you're done. Like, fuck, bro. I appreciate you being in here, John. Thanks a lot. Oh. Thank you again, Payron. Thank you very much. You tired of sports today? Not you really? No good sports on today? And so Lance says, the hell did I just walk in on? Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout? I don't know if this is the right way. I think it is. There you go, Kat. Lovely to see you. Thank you for coming in. Dustin as well. Good to have you. Your team suffers from blackout. So I cannot really... I don't even know what that means. Forgive my ignorance. I'm hunting wascally wabbits. Yes. Dude, we got the last level coming up now. There you go, take that. We're gonna have some rooster for dinner, some turkey for dinner. Gobble, 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 gobble. So Hombre Lobo actually says the last Star Fox game was on the Wii U. Well, there you go. Okay, there you go. There you go. Oh, I see. I gotcha. That's it. Oh, wow. Okay. Understand. I get what you mean now. Sorry, I never heard that term before. I understand what you're talking about, though. Yeah, never heard that term before. Interesting. I'll take that to heart. There goes the last world. We're gonna do some Bucky O'Hare in a sec. Once again, I hope you guys had a wonderful Easter, and I hope everyone ate lots and lots of chocolate. That's a good question for everybody. What's everyone's favorite Easter chocolate? Like, you know, we're all getting a bit old now. Most people in here are between the ages of about 35 and 50, right? What's everyone's go-to Easter chocolate? What's your most favorite chocolate to eat at Easter? I want to know what everyone's favorite Easter chocolate candy egg is. As I said, mine were always the red tulip bunny rabbits and the Humpty Dumpties with the beanies. Do I still have a 3DS? I sold my 3DS about 2 weeks ago. I sold my 3DS 2 weeks ago, but it got a good home. It got a good home. Your favorite Easter egg is Cadbury caramel eggs. Oh, very nice. Yeah, Cadbury mini eggs. Oh, the Cadbury mini eggs are great. You can get the Cadbury... Yeah, how good are the Cadbury mini eggs? You see, we used to do the Easter hunts with them. But you can get the Cadbury mini eggs that are just the chocolate ones, but you can also get the ones with the fillings too. Yeah, Cadbury mini eggs are underrated. And the reason the Cadbury mini eggs are so good is they're just milk chocolate, right? But they're just a perfect size. So when you suck on them, they're just a perfect texture. They're so good. Yeah, the Cadbury mini eggs are the best. They're so good. There you go, Wildy Rug. Happy Easter to you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I still got a Wii U. I'm probably one of only a couple million people that own one. So Patrick says his favorite is anything peanut butter. You can't lose a peanut butter. There you go. Darth likes peanut butter eggs.
Oh, you like the red tulip white chocolate bunnies? Oh, you know, I don't remember having a white chocolate bunny. I usually just get the regular ones. I do like white chocolate. I told you, Cadbury is great. Cadbury, when it comes to generic brands of chocolate, Cadbury and Nestle for me. However, like the Mars company does Snickers, right? I love Snickers, but I look at Snickers as being like a standalone, you know? I look at Snickers as being like a standalone. But, you know, generally speaking, when I'm getting multiple candies, for me, Nestle or Cadbury. But Cadbury #1 and Nestle #2. You love Taffy? Oh yeah, Taffy's alright in small doses. When you need a sugar hit. Johnny, do you shake that Laffy Taffy? Shake that Laffy Taffy. I'm sure a few people in here shake their Laffy Taffy. Yeah. Oh, you just really? You love Hershey's? It depends. Like I do think Cadbury's better than Hershey's. However, there's some items in the Hershey's company that are absolutely fantastic. I think if you want to have like a big old ass like sundae and you get the Hershey's chocolate sauce, man, that's divine. Like your ice cream chocolate sauce is so good from Hershey's. You saw Dubai that looked 5 below. Hey, wait, hang on a minute. You think Hershey's got 2? Yeah, I don't rate Hershey's that much. Look, don't get me wrong, it's good. I'm just not like, it's just not wow factor for me. Hershey's is also overpriced in Australia. It's, you know, it's your national brand in the United States, so it's probably quite affordable over there, but we pay a premium for Hershey's. You know, every 7-Eleven you can get like a Hershey's chocolate bar or a Hershey's cookies and cream. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Oh, you had a Dubai latte. So like a Dubai chocolate, so it's like chocolate and pistachio. Oh, James just did a pronoun chocolate bar joke. All right, there you go. I'm not reading that out. Do you want me to get cancelled on live stream? What's wrong with you? Oh. Why have Hershey's when you can have Tim Tams? Hershey flavored Tim Tams, perhaps? Yeah, but you see, Arnott's is a biscuit cookie company, not a chocolate company. I do like dark chocolate Tim Tams. I would eat them probably over anything. We're almost done with this one. We can move on to Bucky O'Hare, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. It's been a pretty clean run. So I think this is the second last level now. So as I said, I was having this chat with you guys yesterday that a lot of these old school games are harder in the beginning than they are at the ending. I would argue that this end level is not that bad, honestly. It's pretty easy. It's almost like they rushed the ending because they knew that they had to finish the game at a deadline or something. The last world's not that difficult. So John says he's actually been to Hershey Town. So the Hershey's company's in Pennsylvania, is it? I didn't know that. There you go.
Hershey's is a big American icon, though, isn't it? Like, they could sell a big lump of shit and people would probably still buy it. With that being said, that's actually false in hindsight. Sorry, excuse me, because I remember when they brought out New Coke and that failed miserably. That's kind of bullshit, because Coca-Cola's like a big American identity, right? And then Bill Cosby's like, everyone have the new Coke. And, you know, Coca-Cola's one of those companies that is like too big to fail until it is. And so they got a bit big for their britches. In the 80s, they're like, let's bring out the new Coke. Oh, everyone loves big Bill Cosby. That hasn't aged well. There's like, yeah, Bill Cosby comes out, like, everyone, try the new Coke. And the public's like, nah-uh. Nah-uh, nah-uh. Coke is still good if you get it on sale. So, like, usually if you go to the 7-Eleven or something, you can get 2 bottles for a cheap price. So as long as you buy more than one, you usually get a decent sale. But if you're only buying an individual bottle, it's pretty expensive. Yeah, dark chocolate's my favorite. Not too dark, like we're talking about 40%, but yeah, you know, 40%, great. 30 to 40%. You like the Mexican bottled Coke? It tastes different? What's different about Mexican Coke? Yeah. Oh, I want to know what's different about Mexican Coke. Oh, here it is, the final boss fight, everybody. Here it is. Oh, thank you, Patrick. Patrick says, thank you for streaming every day, bro. I love to catch your streams. If it fits for 10 minutes or for 3 hours, it always... Oh, man, I appreciate you. That's very nice of you to say. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. As I said, I only need to have 1 day off this month to move. But apart from that, bro, no days off, eh? I'm going to have 1 day off for moving. And then outside of that, I am not... taking another day off until I go back to Thailand, which will be a month and a half after that. So yeah, I'll be on every day. I'll be on every day, guys. Happy birthday, Bugs Bunny! Happy birthday! They all shout joyously, happy birthday, Bugs Bunny, and congratulations. Yes. Congratulations, Bug Bunny. Congratulations. Alright, we're going to do our next game, everybody. Let's go. Yes, our next game is Bucky O'Hare. Now, I haven't done this one for a while, and I'm probably going to really suck. But who gives a shit? Hey, it's a fun game. Let's go. Bucky O'Hare, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is. We gotta play. It's Easter. We have to play bunny rabbit games. It's the law. Yes. I think I have to turn this volume up on this one. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit quiet, this game, isn't it?
Troopers begin their invasion of the planet Warren.
Oh, I'll turn it up a bit. There we go. Happy Easter! More bunny rabbit games.
Do such a thing. Nothing in the universe will be safe from those wart-brained toads. Tension all.
I wanted to see if I could find a copy of Jazz Jackrabbit back in the day, because Jazz Jackrabbit was a popular platforming game. But they don't sell a copy on Steam. I have a funny feeling it'd probably be on GOG Galaxy, but I ran out of time. But next year, if I can find a working copy, I might do Jazz Jackrabbit as well. Who remembers Jazz Jackrabbit? I bet Damo does. Yes. So what's interesting is this is technically a shooter game, but it feels more like a beat 'em up. It feels even though it's like a shooty bang bang game, it feels a lot more like a beat 'em up. Your firepower doesn't really do that much damage, eh? Yeah, Jazz Jackrabbit back in the day. I remember that. I vaguely remember that. I didn't play that as much as like Duke Nukem 2D and stuff, but I remember it. I'm pretty sure you could buy it on GOG Galaxy. Oh, so Nighthawk remembers Jazz Jackrabbit too? Yeah, I'm not playing the NES version of this. I don't feel like stress today. Games are supposed to be fun. Well, honestly, I think Jazz Jackrabbit would hold up. A lot of sort of like PC platformers are not very tight, but I think Jazz Jackrabbit's a pretty tight platforming game. Excuse me. Not beat 'em up, platforming game. Excuse me. Hey, guy Nigel, great to see you. Sorry I'm on so late today. Again, I was very, very late today. I just wasn't feeling well this morning. My apologies. I think all these big days just caught up a bit, so I had an extra half an hour to drink coffee, and I was good. We got on eventually, guys. We got on eventually.
What did you do to my people, Alligator?
That's a laugh.
You're only 49 and 11, 12 years old. You don't know about all those old games that you're talking about. Bro, you never played Jazz Jackrabbit? Well, not everyone had a PC. I mean, again, I had to play all these games at a friend's house. So pretty much anything on PC back in the 80s and 90s was at a friend's house. So I did have a Mac, but Mac was limited on what games you had. And so Nighthawk says, I love playing Jazz Jackrabbit back in the day. Yeah, I wonder how many there was. I think there was at least 2 of them, but I don't know how many Jazz Jackrabbit games they brought out. But I think there was at least 2 of them. I wish they would do a PC re-release of Lemming. Because the only way I can play Lemmings is with a controller, and you can't play Lemmings with a controller. You need to make a lot of quick movements and decisions. So if they ever re-release Lemmings, I'd love to be able to play Lemmings again, eh? Like a HD remake. I don't want to play the original, I want a HD remake of Lemmings. Surprised we haven't got one. You know, with a nice, clearer, bigger sprites. Yeah, so because you can still play Lemmings on, like, I think NES and Sega Genesis and stuff. Why would you want to play that game with a freaking controller though? That sucked. That's not fun. That ain't fun. You were thinking of Lemmings when you watch people play Sonic the End of the level and all those creatures. Yeah, right? I think Lemmings would be a good stream if the person knows what they're doing. Like, if you're not dying every 2 seconds, you're just passing level after level after level, I think Lemmings is a good stream. It's just one of those games that you can't get stuck on, man. Like, if you're constantly repeating levels, People are just gonna be like, fuck this guy. But if you know what you're doing, bro, Lemmings would be a good stream. It's so nostalgic. Another old school mouse game I really like that I own's Populous, but that's not as fun to watch. Do we have any Populous fans in here? That's a bit slower paced, eh? And so Nighthawk says, Ricky, I wish they could make a new Jazz... Well, dude, if they've re-released the Bubsy collection, which no one ever asked for, I don't see why we can't get a Jazz Jackrabbit re-release. I mean, anything is possible in 2026, Nighthawk. It's a brave new world. The Super Nintendo 1 was really, really good. Because the Super Nintendo 1, I think, had something like 5,000 levels. And what was different about the Super Nintendo 1 is it had a whole pile of different skins. So, like, well, some levels you could do, like, the basic skin. Some levels would have, like, the Three Little Pigs theme. And I think there are other themes as well. It's been a long time. I can't remember. But, yeah, the Super Nintendo version was,
Wow, take a look out there.
had something like 5,000 levels. And then, like, but here's the catch with the Super Nintendo version. If you had a really solid game, you might go, I think, from, like, level 1 to, like, level, like, 137 immediately. So I think saying that it has, like, 5,000 levels or whatever is a bit misleading. Because you can surf through them without doing them all. I think the Sega Genesis version had like 500 or 100 levels, and I don't think you'd really skip more than 4 or 5 at a time, depending on your performance. Yeah. I had the PlayStation version as well. It took a whole memory card to save your game, I remember. PlayStation version was really good. Well, wasn't that narrated by Leonard Nimoy as well? I think Leonard Nimoy narrated that. I think. Yeah, I think he did the voice acting. How you going, Ryan? Good to see you. Yeah, my dad imported that one for me. Pretty sure. Oh, Dad. Why is there a time extend on this stream? What do you mean? Oh, sorry, guys, just... Why? Because I forgot to remove it. I'm sorry. Jesus fucking Christ on a motorbike. Sorry. Sorry I forgot it and ruined your visual fucking pleasure, Austin. Sorry. The graphics, they're so comic book, I love it, it's really good. The first half of this is not that hard to play, but the second half, you're just dead every 2 seconds. So how's everything going, Ryan? Did you and the kiddos have a good Easter? How you going, Timothy? Welcome, brother. Happy Easter. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, look at this four-eyed foreskin. Total Terratone, me always hungry, always angry. Well, that's not good, is it? That's not what we want to hear. We'll take care of old Terratoad over here. He'll be sorry he's ever born. All right. Let's take care of Terratoad, ladies and gentlemen. I got a couple specials stored up. Not that that's going to help us because you know what the deal is with Konami controls. It always takes 500 hits to kill a boss in a Konami game. You know the deal. Dude, I used 3 specials and he's still not dead. What the hell's that? So much for having a special. He not dead. Hey, we got him. I think we did it. There it is. Yeah, I remember you saying the other day. I'm sorry, brother. Ryan says, I was sick all weekend, unfortunately, but I made the best of it overall. We had a decent Easter. I'm very happy to hear. Oh, no, I'm sorry that you were so sick, man. I remember you saying the other night.
It was nothing.
Hopefully nothing too major.
Bucky,
Maybe something you ate or something.
A distress signal. Good work, Jenny. What have we got?
Who freaking knows? Lots of little gremlins out there these days. Thank you, Nigel. So I'm going to be uploading Josh's gameplay of Desert Strike today. Nick, I'll try to do your reaction video tomorrow. So I'll have your reaction video probably in 48 hours, my guy. Hope you're doing great, Mikey Dumba. I'm doing very well, thank you. I think a couple of people have recommended reaction videos. It's good. There's non-stop content there. It's good. You guys have been doing a really, really good job. I want to thank all the generals that have been making suggestions. You've done a good job at keeping everything one coin only adjacent and using like really good common sense. And so all your videos have been very, very, very good. Very, very good. Maybe not necessarily my reactions. That's due to audience interpretation, but your choices have been fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna do some other ones as well, because there's like a Tiny Toon Streets of Rage mod, but I couldn't find where it was. So I did have some other plans today, but I mean this, you know how it is. I mean, we're better than nothing. We got 2 bunny games today. At least we did something bunny-ish for Easter.
Oh, thank you so
There you go,
much.
Master. Good to see you. No, you thought the NES version? No, I don't feel like playing the platformer that hard today. I mean, we can try the NES version one day, but it makes me hate my life. The NES version, Bucky O'Hare, makes me hate my life. You had a roasted ham for 2.5 hours today. It was a nice dinner. Yeah, dude, ham's great. Dude, I know this is not very kosher of me, but I can't live without pork, eh? Pork is one of those finer things that makes me function well as a human. The pacing in this is, I don't know why I don't play this more often. This game is sick. This is just one of those good games that you forget about. This game is really good, man. I'm enjoying it. The levels aren't too long. They don't outstay their welcome. I think it takes about 40 minutes to beat this one. Yeah. Alright, there you go, done. You think Star Fox would approve of this game? Geez, that was an idea. We could have done Star Fox today as well. Maybe we could do a quick run of Star Fox. Oh no, because that's a fox, not a bunny.
Rat and save our tribes.
There is a rabbit in Star Fox, isn't there? But it's not about a rabbit. There you go. What, you trying to make me do, like, happy? It's Easter Bunny, not the Easter Fox. Yeah. Yeah, but it's all about the main cast, not supporting actors today. We're not doing supporting actors. Yeah, exactly. It's very Star Wars-ish, his laser blaster, isn't it? Very Star Wars-ish. Maybe not in color, but in design. Like, it looks like it too. Little laser hand cannon here. Ah! Dead. Dead. I got the worst heartburn today, Damo. I had too many chocolate hot cross buns today. I didn't realize they were going to give me so much heartburn. I bought like 12 hot cross buns and ate them over 2 days. And now well, actually, I don't regret it. They're absolutely delightful and delicious. But I'm getting the worst heartburn. But I don't want to eat bread for a long time now. That's how much heartburn I've got today. Yeah, I had 4 chocolate hot cross buns for breakfast. And I didn't realize how much chocolate they had in them. Hey, I'm Chrissy Ogle. Great to see you. Thank you for coming in today. Yeah, they're a bit much. Peppy, do a barrel roll. Barrel roll these nuts. Barrel roll these nuts. How you doing today, Chris? What are you up to? How's your parents? You went to your parents today, didn't you? Hope mum and dad are doing good. I think you said you were going to your parents today. When are you gonna see your missus? Yeah. Oh, let's just use the bombs here. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Take that. Take that, wind it back. You're gonna go see your girlfriend in a couple days. She went to her sister's house safely. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So I do something nice. Moe doesn't celebrate Easter, but she thinks because I celebrate Easter, she can eat chocolate eggs vicariously through me. And I'm thinking, hey, whatever makes you happy, but it doesn't work like that. It's like I can eat chocolate vicariously through you. She says, I have Western boyfriend, I can have Easter eggs. I'm like, sure.
You'll be sorry. There'll be another day for me.
Oh. Chris says we had ham, garlic bread. Dude, I love how many of you guys had ham. That's so awesome. Ham is... Dude, I'm like literally living vicariously through you guys, because I haven't had pork in a minute. But you guys, so many of you guys have told me about your Easter hams. It's like I can taste it in my mouth, but it just makes me happy. Makes me so happy. So there you go. To see, Damo said he had ham and cheese croissants today. Dude, ham and cheese croissants are 10 out of 10 in taste, but you feel like shit after. I get the worst heartburn probably out of anything when I eat croissants, bro. When I eat too many ham and cheese croissants, my chest is on freaking fire, bro. So I absolutely love the taste of them, but... And so there, Tommy had a bit of a chocolate overload. Yeah. And so Chris says whatever she... Yeah, whatever makes her happy, bro. Whatever makes her happy. Oh, there you go. So Michael says, I converted to Greek Orthodox when you got married. So what day do you guys celebrate Christmas then? It's a couple days. The Greek Orthodox Christmas is a couple days a difference on the calendar, right? Or am I mistaken? I know Russian Orthodox, I think, celebrates Christmas, I think, on the first week of January.
You shall never
And I know Germans celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. When do Greek Orthodox celebrate? Oh yeah, we're talking about Easter now though. I don't know why I'm talking about Christmas. Michael says Christmas is the same, but Easter is different sometimes. Oh, so Easter's next Sunday. Gotcha. Greek food. Yeah, Greek food's delightful. You can get great Greek food in Australia, but it's not... I mean, look, you can get the guilty pleasure food almost from anywhere. Like, if you want souvlaki or gyros or whatever, you can get that from anywhere. But if you want, like, decent Greek food, you have to go to the hoity-toity areas here. But it's around. I don't get to eat Greek as often as I'd like. But it's around. I'd probably have to go to West End for decent Greek food or something like that. About 20 minutes away. Yeah, I'd like to eat Greek again. Been a minute. Next year, they're going to be about 5 weeks apart. Yeah, right. Yeah, interesting. And so Tommy says he's listening to Public Enemy and watching You're Awesome as always. Man, I appreciate that. I'm glad you're having a good time. Masaroshi says, I remember having the whole collection of Bucky O'Hare action figures. Yeah, because it was a cartoon, and so it was one of those flash-in-the-pan cartoons that only had a season or two, right? Did Bucky O'Hare have a comic as well? It did, didn't it?
That have been polluted. There is only one way to restore the planets. Send back
Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take bullying down to zero. Oh no, that's Captain Canada. I've got my heroes confused. Ryan's Captain Canada.
Banana oil. Them lousy toads just keep coming, Captain. What are we gonna do?
Oh, we're in the mothership. We got a ride-on buggy now. This is pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, I'd be running away too, you little toad burgers. Look at that. They're all scared of me. These toads are all just like toad shields, cannon fodder. And oh, I haven't eaten lamb chops in a long time. Yeah. I haven't eaten lamb chops in a long time. Oh, so you got to start whacking into the enemy. So we got to shoot less and charge more. Okay. So we don't take damage if we hit them. We just got to... Okay, so dodge them cars now. All right. Well, I mean, let's see how that works out for us. Let's just do that. We got my special here. All right, we got it. Dude, we got to ride over lava? Screw that. Screw that. They're throwing everything at me today except for the kitchen sink. There's like lava in ish. I've got it bookmarked. I haven't purchased it yet. As I said, I'm going to be buying a shit ton of games to do multiplayer streaming with you guys, including the Marvel collection. Do not worry about that. I'm just being a little bit conservative because I just don't know how much this move's going to cost me. So just bear with me. Hey, just bear with me. I will be picking it up. I just got to make sure I cover my move. You know, bond cleaning, any touch-ups I need to do to the apartment. I have no idea how much it's going to cost. I don't think it's going to be that much. I just don't want to leave myself short. Yeah, no, I've got it bookmarked, and as soon as I moved, I'll pick it up. So in a couple weeks. Yeah, in a couple weeks. It's all bookmarked. It's all there. This game is cool, man. I've really enjoyed this. I remember the last time I played this, I died a lot more times. I think that's because I started from the halfway point because I had a save and I didn't have a chance to warm up. I feel like we've warmed up today. Yeah, I want to do multiplayer X-Men with the community. That's in the plan. We're not going to do multiplayer X-Men this month, but that'll be in the lineup for next month. But we are going to have a multiplayer stream this weekend on Friday night. So I'll plan something for this Friday night. If you guys are down for a multiplayer stream, might be some Mario Kart 8, might be some F-Zero 99, maybe some Doom. Might do Jackbox Survey Scramble at some point. We'll just throw one public Jackbox game in there, Survey Scramble. That's safe, no one control that. Yeah, it should be a lot more questions now, Chris. It's actually been months since we've done Survey Scramble. So if we do that this week, there should be a lot more questions now, I think. Or at least the old ones will feel fresh again. So that's good. You can fit 10 people in Survey Scramble at a time, so that's a good game. We'll do that one as well.
Mission accomplished.
That's like Family Feud.
Come on, Bucko, let's go fight awards off a few dozen more of them fly-munching toadies.
So we'll do one Jackbox game this weekend.
I'll atomize mammal mush and mangle their mammal bones.
That'll be the only one we'll do this weekend, but I might add some other ones in the future. Maybe like yeah, you don't need to moderate Trivia Murder Party, actually, to be fair. If we did Trivia Murder Party, no one controlled that one. So we could probably eventually do like Survey Scramble, Trivia Murder Party, and maybe Fibbage. That'd be alright. Yeah. Yeah, I do. You know what? I think the people that don't like you usually watch and hate in silence because, you know, apart from the occasional troll from Vlad, we don't really get anyone giving us a hard time on 1 point only, right? Like, we're all pretty chilled. Most days, pretty good energy in here, I think you'd agree, right? But when we put Jackbox on, it's when the people that watch in silence that are haters want to strike because that's their opportunity. So it just is what it is. It's not like it's just me that has problems with Jackbox. A lot of other communities do. That's why they need to get with the times and add moderation to their older games. Hopefully they will one day. It just is what it is. Thank you once again for all the incredible support today, guys. Like, yesterday was massive. You guys have come in and you supported today. As I said, you could help out for free by hitting the thumbs up button, guys. There's plenty you can do that costs nothing. Like, share. My friends on Twitch, if you're enjoying yourself, hit the follow button. We're on every day. This game's really growing on me. I never really liked this one before, but this game's really grown on me. I'm definitely going to play this again in a month. Don't forget, you like this game. It's also a Whatever Wednesday adjacent game. Like, you can request this for Whatever Wednesday if this is your shtick. It's a good time. I'm gonna get out of here. There we go. Far out, man. It's a little bit claustrophobic in here, but oh geez, I can't get out. It's so claustrophobic. We need more bombs. Oh, a bit of a tight squeeze, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a tight squeeze. Jeez. Alright, dude, I can't even shoot these fools. Alright, we got him. Oh my gosh. I need more bombs. Where's do I have another bomb? There's so much going on in this level, eh? So what we're going to do after the bunny theme is we're going to do a quick run of Mega Man 3, and then we're going to continue with King's Bounty to chill out for the rest of the night.
Hopefully we can finish King's Bounty today. We took out 3 of the terrorists yesterday in King's Bounty. So I mean, that was good. It was good. Easy, easy, easy. Yeah, awesome, Lance. Yeah, we'd love you. Dude, you can... Doom's great. You can fit up to 16. And as I said, if we get enough players, we'll play on the hardest difficulty as well. So as long as we get enough players, I'll bring you all into Nightmare difficulty. No, you need a lot of players for Nightmare difficulty because the enemies respawn in that. So you need a lot of firepower. So I don't do Nightmare difficulty unless I have a minimum of 6. Do you remember that one time we did Nightmare difficulty, Ryan? I think I hated my life afterwards. Chris says, I'll join Doom. We'll smash it like last time. Damn right we will. Damn right we will. Flying enemy fucks. Good to have you, Darth. I hope you're having a great day. Oh. Look at all these test tube baby frogs. You saw how, like, pretty basic the game was in the beginning. It gets really intense here at the end, you've noticed. The ending's deceptively long. Because I feel like the Aliens versus Predator game is kind of like that. Because you've got... by the time you get about 25 minutes in Aliens versus Predator, the end game looks exactly the same as the 25-minute mark. Like, they really drag out the end of this one. Oh, here we go. We got Air Marshal McToaderton here. Air Marshal McToaderton. Fuck me. Come on, bruz. Dude. I guess he's keeping his strongest troops for the end. Air Marshal McToaderton. Oh, jeez. Okay, he got rockets and ish. That's lovely, isn't it? Rockets and ish. This guy must be really important if he has so many people protecting him. So many people are willing to lay down their lives for this Air Marshal guy. He kind of looks like a douche to me, I'm just saying. Dude, I can't even get him. Fucking flying enemies can suck a doodle. Big voodoo, bro. Oh, that's right, you can do jump kicks too. See, I told you it's half beat 'em up. I guess I did. I think I did. It's so hard to get a good shot at him because I'm distracted by all his little butt buddies here. Oh, there we go, we got him. Stop making excuses, Rick. You love Euros? Yeah, Euros is great. You know, we had a new Euros. We got Euros places all over here. But we had a chain, the Euro shop, open up at the train station, but I'm not eating there yet. I'll definitely get €1 before I move, when I'm feeling like it. They're not cheap though, hey. Like, you know, really, Euros is just like guilty pleasure junk food, but they're not cheap. They're not cheap. For what they are, they're pretty expensive actually. In Australia at least they are anyway. When was the last time you had a Euros and Damo and Chris? Or Lance for that matter. Have you had a Euros anytime recently? Oh, we got these electric gates coming up, don't we? Chris says he hasn't had one God knows how long. It's been a minute for me. Dude, it's weird that it's been so long since I had one, because they've got one everywhere outside, just like the kebab places. Like, outside where I live at the moment, there's kebabs, gyros, and pizza everywhere. Everywhere. Like, you can't avoid it. My Mikey, thank you for the $1 super chat. What do we do for you? Oh, your favorite. Pause. Here you go, man. There you go, Mikey Wallace, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, dude, so very much. Epic of you. You've had an AB pack, which is Euros meat on a bed of chips. So that's kind of like the Greek version of a HSP. So basically all that is like a Greek HSP. Because the halal snack pack is all the kebab meats with your sauces on top of a bed of fries. So an AB pack is really just like the Greek version of a halal snack pack. They're great though, they're awesome. They're awesome. That's actually a part of like Australian Middle Eastern / Turkish culture. That halal snack pack was created in Australia about nearly 20 years ago. You just get, so like, French fries are great, or steak fries are great, kebabs are great, why not combine the two? So you get some fresh fries, chips, in this styrofoam container, you shave off and put on your kebab meats, and then you put your choices of sauce on top. I recommend garlic and hot chili. Damo says an AB pack can have pork and bacon. Well, that's why they don't call it a halal snack pack, bro. That's why they don't call it a halal snack pack. It's a haram snack pack. That's terrible. Oh, the Looney Tunes one I got, but I thought there was a... Thank you, Damo, but I thought there was a Tiny Toons one, but I might be having one of those Mandela Effect memories, because I thought there was a Tiny Toons one. I know about the Looney Tunes one, but I thought there was a Tiny Toons one that changed all the enemies as well, but I might be having one of those false memories. You thought Mark Hamill was done with acting, but I just found out he did the voice acting for the Invincible cartoon show. Well, he just did that movie, The Long Walk, don't forget. He played the general in The Long Walk, or whatever it was. Captain, the general. So, I mean, he just did The Long Walk last year. Yeah, he was pretty much like the big supporting actor in that. Yeah. Yeah, he was in The Long Walk. That movie was worth a watch, but it's one of those movies that you can watch once and then you're kind of like, I'm good for a while, you know, because it's just one of those really dark, sad movies. You know, there are some brilliant movies out there that you only have to watch once. Like, it just, yeah. It's I think Long Walk, not quite in that territory, but it's not like I want to watch that film on repeat. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And then let me turn the volume down on this one. We're going to do Mega Man 3, quick run. I had to put something else in. I wanted to do another Bunny Rabbit game, but in short notice, I was running late. That's right, Mega Man 3 is a good choice. Then we're going to finish some King's Bounty, everybody. I wish they had Bunny Man and Mega Man. That would make it a bit more adjacent, wouldn't it? I hope you enjoyed the bunny theme at the start of the stream, guys. I just wanted to be a little bit Eastery for you guys today. By the way, Dambo, for what it's worth, thank you so much for patching that for me, by the way. Thank you very much. I didn't mean to sound ungrateful, man. Thank you for doing that. So yeah, we're going to knock this one over. King's Bounty. I don't know how long King's Bounty is going to take today. This one usually takes me about an hour and 20 minutes to get done, I think, these days. And there you go, Master Roshi just dropped a big $2 super chat too. My guy, thank you very much. Man, I'm feeling the love and I'm feeling spoiled today, dude. We're going to do this for you, man. I appreciate you. No!
See you at the party, Richter.
Yeah, see you at the party, Richter. I have a funny feeling, I've heard the term legless when we have too much fun at a party, but I've not heard the term armless before. But I guess Richter is a trailblazer and a trendsetter. Just a little moral support, dude. It all go, dude. Like, seriously? Doesn't matter if you send 1 or 1 million, guys. It all adds up at the end of the month, hey? I get so many people come in here and say, oh, look, I know it's not much, bro. But the fact that you went out there to support, man, that's heaps. I don't want anyone to ever send $1 and be like, oh, it's not much. No, dude, that's heaps. The fact that you thought of me in that way is heaps. I don't want anyone to ever say that, ever. Thank you, Master Roshi. So Austin says, what have you missed today? Well, we did some Bucky O'Hare and some Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout. It's a good time. Happy Easter to you too, man. We got Arnez in the house. Good to see you, dude. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Appreciate you, mate. Very much. Dang, dang, da dang, 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 da dang. Bang, bang, ba bang. Touch my wang. Oh. Yeah, happy Easter to you too, mate. Very, very happy Easter. I wish I wasn't in such a rush because I was going to do a Nicolas Cage. Why did you put Bonnie back in the box? I wanted to do that as a thank you screen this Easter, but I'll do that for next year. Don't let me forget to do the Nick Cage screen Con Air next year. Why did you just put Bonnie back in the box? That would have been funny, but anyway. Next time. Yeah, we're mixing it up. It's this and King's Bounty, man. Oh, you do now. Oh, Sparkman, isn't it? Shadow Man, excuse me. What am I talking about? We haven't done Shadow Man yet. My favourite Streets of Rage mods are the ones where they don't just change the main characters, but they change the enemy characters too. Because then it makes things really interesting. Some of the mods only change the characters. These nuts, man. I wouldn't be surprised once Mega Man 12 comes out if we got up to like a D's nuts, man. We're probably going into that territory. Damn, I'm on ship to the gas station. I just had some massive voodoo in here. You mean your voodoo got massive because you saw a hot chick? Or did you see a Jamaican with like a 9-inch ding dong? What are you talking about? What you Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, so, okay, maybe, or maybe next time. You think you need to explain what a voodoo? I think I do. You do realize, voodoo's another word for a doodle, right? Exactly. I think so. Maybe some people get confused because we say big voodoo energy. It's not just energy. It's actually a tangible object as well. I'm just saying. It's a tangible object. That might be where people are confused because I play the sexy ladies. I'm like, big voodoo, and everyone must be like, voodoo must mean hot chicks. Nah, it's what you get after looking at hot chicks. That's where the disconnect probably is. Oh my gosh. That's funny though. That's actually really funny. Yeah. How you going, Evan? It's great to... I haven't spoken to you in a while, Evan. Thank you for coming in, man. I hope you're doing wonderful. Yeah, we're gonna have to... we'll do this again. Let's... you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna die on purpose. We'll just come back in. I find Shadow Man a little bit hard to knock over, actually. I can't time the top weapon that well. Exactly, Damo. Exactly. Massive voodoo. Beanstalk voodoo, bollard voodoo, Devon chicken loaf voodoo. You saw that it's already made 370 million worldwide in its opening. Hey man, the kids love it. You gotta have something nice for the kids sometimes, eh? I'm glad the kids are enjoying it. It's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Chum can voodoo. Chum can voodoo. That's disgusting. Have you ever smelt lamb flavored of chum? Have you ever smelt lamb chum? It's probably like the most stinky food that you can get outside of rotten fish, man. Like lamb chum. Dude, yeah, it's so chumpy you can carve it. Yes, no. We're not going to compare it to a chum can because then it's stinky as well. How you going, Steve? A big happy Easter to you too. Yeah, exactly. And then 10 years later, pretend she doesn't.
Evan says, bit Easter with the Easter going on. Spend some family time with parents and churches. Yeah, cool, man. It's awesome. No, I understand. Everyone's always got something going on. It's just good to see you again, mate. I'm good too. Just, yeah, we just did some bunny rabbit stuff for the first couple hours. Got a little, Mega Man here now. How about you, Steve? Did you and the family have a great day? I hope so. What am I doing after... What's tomorrow? Tuesday already? Jeez, I can't believe it. We got Monday Night Raw already. You know, wrestling should start getting pretty interesting. Now that, can you believe it? We're going to be less than 2 weeks away from WrestleMania now. I think wrestling the next 2 weeks is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. I think Roman Reigns is going to have the last laugh tomorrow, guys. I think CM Punk is in big trouble. Big trouble. I don't think Roman Reigns is going to take getting bitched out like that lying down. I think Punk this week on Raw is in big freaking trouble. Big trouble. I think Punk is going to got so hard it's going to look like he's not even going to make it to WrestleMania. Punk is in big trouble this week. How you going, LaParker? Good to see you today, man. Thank you for coming in. I've always really struggled with this bit, hey. Always massively struggled with this bit. There must be an easier way to do it, but far out, it just frustrates the hell out of me. Alright, we got it. Yeah, I believe so, dude. There's no way that Punk's gonna get away with what he got away with. Like, there's just no freaking way. Punk's... Like, I love Punk, but even I know Punk's going down. Punk is so going down this week. Because if Roman doesn't get retribution for that, like, he's gonna look like the biggest bitch ever. So Punk's gonna go to the hospital this week. Anyone else think so? I'm looking. That'll be interesting to see. No wrestling talk today. That's all right. I do talk too much wrestling sometimes, don't I? My bad. Guys, don't forget, all this middle-aged dude does is stream and watch wrestling, okay? Humor me. Stream, play games, and wrestling. That's my life. You want a more cultured, sophisticated one coin only? You have to wait until June when I'm away again. This is what you got now for 2 months. Ugh. What do we got now? Oh, we'll do Magnet Man next. Easy. Yes. I played another couple hours of Slay the Spire last night. I'm trying to learn the second character. I've only beaten the game with the Ironclad so far. So I've unlocked 3 characters. I'm trying to beat Slay the Spire with a second character at the moment. So far, the furthest I've got is the final boss in Act 2. I'm struggling to get a really good build to be honest. But I'm enjoying the game. The second character, I feel like, it draws a lot of cards. I'm trying to work out how to work that out to my advantage. I didn't know that. Because when Ace Ventura came out, Jim Carrey was already a successful comedian, but a relative unknown in movies, right? Because wasn't Ace Ventura, because he was a comedian already on all the talk shows and everything, but wasn't like Ace Ventura and The Mask like his 2 breakout movies? Dude, I really enjoyed the Pat McAfee thing, and I feel like I'm the only person that did. I really enjoyed it. I don't have any criticisms on it. Like, when I first saw Pat come out, I was kind of like, oh, this is it, really? But then he cut one of the best promos of the year, and dude, I loved it. Like, Pat McAfee had so much conviction, it was easy to believe everything he said. And I'm just like, okay, he's... Because I'm getting the NWO vibes from this, you know? I enjoyed it. I feel like I'm the only one that enjoyed it. That's okay, I can admit that I've got no taste in wrestling, whatever. But I feel like I'm the only person in here that enjoyed it. So Kerry was in Once Bitten Back. Yeah, but he wasn't a household name. Dude, I mean, Morgan Freeman was in movies in the 80s before he broke out, you know? So many other... Just because he appeared in a movie doesn't mean it's a breakout role. It's a very big difference. Keanu Reeves sort of, like, started getting noticed, I think, with, for example, with, like, Bill and Ted. But, I mean, before then, he was in movies like Brotherhood of Justice and all these little movies, which, ironically, Kiefer Sutherland was in before Lost Boys as well. So... There's a difference between being in a movie and then being in a breakout movie. That's what I'm saying. Not saying it was his first film. You think Speed was the big... Well, yeah, I mean, you could probably argue that Speed is what put him on the map. You could probably argue that. When did Speed come out? 93, 94? So, I mean, yeah, he was in, like, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Bogus Journey, but they're hardly leading man roles. Oh, no, I think Keanu's big leading man role was Bram Stoker's Dracula. However, he wasn't well received in that. I remember he was, like, the lead actor, I think, in Bram Stoker's Dracula. I think that was 92. And that could have ended his career, because I don't think a lot of people like that, I think. But I don't know, there might be one that I've missed. I'm just making an example. Speed was 94, was it? Apparently he went off... Oh, dude, he definitely went off script. I think he definitely went off script. There's no way that Pat McAfee would have been allowed to say everything that he said. Our product is shit. It's going down the toilet. It's like a Vince Russo promo. I am the Antichrist of professional wrestling. Yeah, we did 2 bunny games today, bro. We had a good time. Bucky O'Hare was fun. It was good. It's a good time. I don't know. Hey, I can raise my hand and admit, hey, maybe my taste in wrestling's a problem, but I loved Pat McAfee's promo. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I got a few ants crawling around on my desk today. My office is not even dirty. Lucky I'm moving, because I don't want to get another pest control, but I got a few ants today. It's not cool. Fuck off, ants. Oh yeah, Point Break. I forgot about Point Break. That was also a 1992 movie, wasn't it? Yeah, so he was a leading man in Point Break, which I think was pretty much the same year as Dracula, wasn't it? Yeah. So probably Point Break put him on the map. Because I think he got noticed in the Bill and Ted movies. And then he did Point Break. And then Bram Stoker's Dracula, I think, was after that, maybe? And then I don't think that was well received. And then he had an awesome role in Speed. And yeah, rest was history, I guess. Oh, Point Break was 91. Really? Yeah, okay.
So Point Break, I think, came out, what, a year before Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey then? Dracula was 92, okay. But as I said, look, I raise my hand, guys, and I just say I'm a casual wrestling fan. I don't pretend to be an expert and know everything about wrestling. I am very opinionated on wrestling, but I don't pretend I know everything. And I just enjoy it for what it is, man. Just enjoying it for what it is. Just having a good time. I think this WrestleMania will probably be a little bit better than last year's. I think last year's was really lackluster. I think it'll be better than last year's, hopefully. Maybe I'm being optimistic. Yeah. So Chris says, what about Edward Scissorhands? Like for a breakout? But what was Johnny Depp's breakout role? So Johnny Depp was in Nightmare on Elm Street in 1984. And then he was in a few other movies I remember in the 80s, like Cry Baby and a few other things. I can't remember what his breakout role was, actually. I don't remember what Johnny's breakout role was. Master Roshi says, I think the stuff with Pat McAfee is a joke. Alright. Hey, I'm not saying not to like, you have to like it. Oh, 21 Jump Street, of course. That was, yeah, okay. Yeah, excuse me. Because that's right, because he did like, what, 2 or 3 seasons of 21 Jump Street and then went to Hollywood, right? Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. And dude, I'm embarrassed that I forgot about that because I watched every episode of that. I completely forgot about that because I was thinking of movies. I forgot about TV. Yeah, 21 Jump Street was massive. It was so cool because they were like hiding in school and stuff, and then by season 3, it was sort of like, yeah, you guys don't look like high school kids anymore, eh? Going undercover in the high schools, get all the drugs. I'd love to see Johnny Depp's total earnings for when he played Captain Jack Sparrow, though, eh? I'd love to know how much he earned. I'd love to see all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies combined and see how much he made for Captain Jack Sparrow. Flight prices, oh no, I'm really worried. So tell me about the flight adjustment price. I'm really worried about that. Like, dude, I was like, because if there's a jet fuel crisis, man, I don't want to have to pay double the price for a freaking plane ticket to get back to my girlfriend, eh? It's like, oh. I do have some frequent flyer miles stored up. Not that they're going to account to much, but how much are flights going up by? Bro, I wish I bought a ticket already, eh? How much are they going up by, Evan? I knew it was coming. I don't know how much they're going up by, though. But I don't know if it's going to be dependent on the airline or if it's going to be everyone, though. Because when I go back to Moe's, I fly with Singapore. I don't know where they source their gas from, to be honest. I should probably check. Yes. Wakey, wakey, there's a snakey, yes. Ah! Right, so what are we gonna put on? We're gonna put on the Shadow Blades. I hope I can get it done first try. But yeah, I'm a little bit clumsy here. A little bit clumsy. Better off to hit the snakes than Snake Man. Dude, I'm not a very good shot butt today. Right, we got him. I mean, 2 health left, but we got him. They're capping the increase at about 20 to 30% more. Yeah, I'll be okay because it just means that a Singapore Airlines flight is just going to be... Because the good news is when I go back to Moe's this trip, it's going to be during low season. So it just means with my miles, I'll be paying a high season flight during low season. It sucks, but I think I can make it work. But fuck, that's heaps. That's so much. That's so much. That's like, oh my god, that's huge. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. And so you're hoping for Emirates to operate normally for your trip to visit friends and Germany. Yeah. How you going, Gerald? Good to see you. Yeah, thank goodness I'm going over in low season. It should be okay, but far out. I might get a reasonable price if I'm willing to have a 10-hour stopover or something. No. So Songkran would be at a premium. No, I'm not going back until June. Fuck no. If I went to Songkran during the price increases, dude, it'd probably be the most expensive ticket I've ever bought. No way. No, I'm not going back until June. June's the start of the rainy season. So it'll be low season prices. So I'll be fine. June. Probably first week of June. How you going, Maximilian? Good to see you, Max. Thank you very much for coming in. Welcome to the stream. Once again, I want to wish everyone the happiest of Easters today. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. How you doing there, Big Max? Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Where are we gonna go? There we go, we got it. We're almost up to these corner bosses already, smoking through them. It's nice to not die every 2 seconds for a change. Oh, dude. This is probably my worst section in a Mega Man 3 game. Now, Josh says stay off the submarine. So I'm just using the submarine for the beginning bit. Literally just the beginning bit. So probably over here, and now no more submarine. But what gets me in this section's a freaking knockback, eh? I hate the knockback in this bit so much. It sucks. Alright, now let's use the submarine one more time. Oh, yeah. You're probably right, but as I said, I've got miles to use. I've got like, I'll probably save, I've got like frequent flyer miles to use, so oh my god! I really tried hard there. I got frequent flyer miles to use, so I'll probably save like 300 bucks. Gotta use them because they expire. No, Nighthawk, you're welcome, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thanks for being a great friend every day. Oh, there we go. So one death. I mean, trust me, I've died. Oh, god damn it! Fuck you, Rick. Fuck you, you unco fuck. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, I hate this section so much. It is my worst section in this game, eh? I'm so glad that's freaking done. I'm so freaking glad that piece of crap level is freaking done. Fuck you. Oh my gosh. Hey, God, Tristan, lovely to see you, mate. I haven't spoken to you in ages. Happy Easter. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in. Damn it, dude, I'm angry. Fuck that section. Yes, we'll die on purpose or respawn. We got this. Alright, it's so difficult for me, for an unco like me. Eddie Pence, thank you very much. Yes. All about that recovery. All about the recovery. Jeez. I hate that section so much. We'll get better though. We'll get better. You know, it's funny, when you talk about Vietjet, I usually fly with them, when I'm actually in Thailand. So, like, if I'm flying from, like, Bangkok to Udon Thani or like, it costs, like, 40 bucks domestic flight. So I usually fly with Vietjet. I just hope the damn thing doesn't fall out of the sky when I'm on it. That's all, Evan. But I use them when I'm actually at Moe's neck of the woods. Actually, it's pretty much every airline over there, as long as you don't do Knock Air or Lion Air. So don't, yeah, no, those two, nah. Nah. Knock Air, yeah, no, Knock Air, no good. Lion Air, no good. Robbie, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Sorry you had to go to bed yesterday, Robbie, but we ended up playing Wizards and Warriors like I promised yesterday. Good to see you, brother. This is for you. Thanks so much, Robbie. How are you today, man? I hope you're having a wonderful Easter. Daniel says, I love Mega Man 3 because it's literally 2 games in one. It kind of, well... Do you mean in the... Because the end game's quite long and you've got bosses from the previous game. So I can kind of understand where you're coming from. It's a mixture of bad customer service and you just don't feel safe. It's a mixture of bad customer service and then once you get on the thing, you just don't feel safe. We took Nok Air once because it was the only domestic flight direct from Chiang Mai to Maui's neck of the woods. But we were like, nah, from now on, we're gonna get a changeover flight. So yeah. It's, no good. No good. My safety is important, guys. If you know one coin only, no stream, my safety is important. Okay? Even if it's transactional. Yeah, so Nighthawk says, did I ever play the Max Steel game? Nah! I haven't played Max Steel. You'll have to tell me about. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. Yeah, I think we had a pretty good run of Wizards and Warriors yesterday. I was sort of warmed up by the time we got onto it. I think it was a pretty good run. We didn't really struggle with Wizards and Warriors yesterday, did we? Yeah, I think we did pretty good. Pretty much. Pretty much, Payron, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I've heard Spirit Airlines is one of the worst airlines in the world. I'm very, very surprised that one of the worst airlines in the world is from your neck of the woods, guys, eh? I'm very surprised. But that's a little bit misleading because you got the best of everything else. You know, no one's perfect. But yeah, Spirit Airlines, eh? Ugh. I've seen some videos on that airline on YouTube. And Dana says, so many memories. Mega Man 3 was my first Mega Man game. Ah, there you go. I told you, nostalgia's a hell of a drug. Oh. Have I ever played Backyard Wrestling? I used to own the games back in the day, but I haven't tried them. Nah, I haven't tried them. Doesn't Backyard Wrestling have the Insane Clown Posse in it? Yeah. Yeah, so JK says Spirit Airlines, a school bus to the sky. How cheap, so how cheap is the Spirit Airlines flight bus? Like, if you like, you're on a, because I understand that we're all freaking brokies these days. So if you're on a budget and you desperately need to get somewhere, like, how much does the Spirit Airlines flight cost? Like, I mean, it depends where you're going, of course, so I'm just ballpark for a certain destination. How you going, babe? Good to see you. Babe, I was just telling everyone 5 minutes ago how we're not going to take Nok Air ever again. We'll just change over. If it's Nok Air, we're not going there. Steve says, I went to an ICP show in 1998. It was interesting. Oh, I bet it was. They've probably mellowed out a lot now. What are we gonna do? I'm not sure what we should use. Oh, is it magnets first? I think so. Spirit is like the Indiana Jones plane ride in the Temple of Doom. Goodbye, Mr. Johns. So let me get this straight. If you take Spirit Airlines, you'll eject and randomly land in India. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Hey, a cheap trip to India, sign me up. Not been to India before. How you going, Joshy? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Wings don't fall off. Jeez, man, it's crazy, eh? I seen the legroom that they give you on Spirit Airlines too. In some seats you can't even open your tray table. How insane is that? Those Spirit, like, you can't even open your tray table in some seats. And so Nighthawk says, Ricky, I went to Pakistan and it was a long flight. What airline did you go to Pakistan? What airline did you go on? Eddie says the music on this game, it absolutely slaps, sir. It slaps. I don't remember who we have to... Well, let me have a look here. Hang on, I've forgotten. Hang on. Oh no, not the hard knuckle. I forgot what to... Oh, maybe it's Gemini Man. Excuse me. Yeah, I got my order confused. Ah, damn it. Well, let's try again, shall we? Let's try again. They just teased an Ocarina of Time Switch 2 remake. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. I'm so excited for that. How you going, Crazy Wolfheart? Good to see you. I'm so excited for a new Ocarina. As I said, I don't really want to go back to the old one. And I'll probably fail miserably at a remake, but as I said, if they bring out a remake, I'll at least give it a go like I promised. I'll at least give it a go. 100%, I'll give it a go. Dude, an Ocarina of Time remake, dude. Yeah. Bro. You reckon they'll sell a guidebook for that? Maybe they're so 1990s a guidebook, hey? Like, if I bought the new Ocarina, I'd want a guidebook or something as well. TWA. I don't know how some of these airlines pass regulations, to be honest. Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's probably going to be a Switch 2 exclusive, isn't it? Oh, well. You know what? I'm not going to get a Switch 2 for a minute. Because I just sold it. That'd be stupid if I just bought one again. I'm not going to do it. Not going to happen. You know, that there is probably another thing to worry about on Spirit Airlines. If you do buy some concessions and snacks, they're probably going to make you food poison. I mean, that's another thing to probably worry about. The food poisoning is real. Potentially. Oh, so you think they're going to go the Final Fantasy route, do you? Yeah. So TWA airline went out of business. Yeah, because I don't know them. Interesting. Yeah, right. I think you can do that sometimes, Ryan, but I wouldn't make it a habit, especially not for a game like that. I don't mind that they did it for Final Fantasy. Or I would have preferred if Final Fantasy was just one big game, straight up. But, yeah, I would have preferred if it was one big game. I'm not mad that it's not, but yeah, I don't want them to keep doing that with stuff, eh? Damn it, we're gonna have to do this. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Alright, we'll get plenty of E-tanks later on. It's cool. We never end up using all of them. The Spirit sells sink water and non-salted crackers. Because I know a couple airlines, like really cheap airlines, will sell like sandwiches, right? But they're usually sandwiches that have been sitting there for 2 weeks, and then you'll occasionally hear on the news like a big controversy with like food poisoning because they're eating old sandwiches. And here's the thing, they probably charge $9 for a freaking sandwich too. Special secret Mama's recipe salmonella sandwiches. Oh, jeez. A little bit tricky. I'm not doing too good in this section right now, am I? Not doing too good in this section right now. Get good, Rick. Get good. I mean, hopefully they'll drop some health. I mean, sometimes they drop like a big-ass health, but they're not today. Just drop a big-ass health, dude. Dude, why can I not just get like a big health circle? Is that too much to fucking ask? There's a big health circle, dude. Dude, a big motherfucker health circle. Come on, man. No health items! Is it so hard to get a health item, dickhead? Dude, come on. Where's the health drop? One more time. One more time, and then I'm like, fuck it. I'm using another E-tank. Dude, they ain't dropping any health items, bro. Like, what a bunch of losers, really. Ah. It's annoying as fuck, bro. No health items. Oh, come on! Oh, dude, I've lost almost all my health again already. Fuck you, bro. As I said, the RNG in this absolutely sucks. However, I still gotta get good. Like, yeah, you know what, the RNG sucks, but I still gotta get good. I own it. Still gotta get good. God, bro. Okay, there it is. Sure. Oh, no, I'm not that particular one, Crazy Wolfheart, but I've heard the food poisoning stories. I've heard some of them. I'm not going to mention the airline, but I did hear one in Australia. Have you guys ever been on a plane and seen like that electrical tape on the wing? That's apparently normal, like aerodynamic ish that they do. But you can't help but freak out a little bit when you look out the window and you see electrical tape on the wing. It's special aviation tape, but like it's a bit unnerving seeing like tape on a wing. They sometimes put like aviation tape on the wing. It's called speed tape, is it? Okay. So Ryan says, hell nah, if I see that, I'm missing my flight. A lot of people freak out and take photos and put that stuff on social media, but apparently it's incredibly normal. But I can understand why it's so unnerving. Yeah, it's completely normal, but yeah, I mean, if you've... it's... Well, dude, I still don't want to see that, eh? It's like the Australian way. Oh, the wing's falling off. Oh, she'll be right, mate. Yeah, dude, me too. I've been lucky. Outside of like medium level turbulence, I've only had one really scary flight, and that was actually ironically my first ever flight to Thailand. My first ever flight to Thailand, I was on an Aussie airline, which will they had to make 3 attempts to land, and it was a bit unnerving. So that was my first experience ever flying to Thailand, actually. That was back in 2014. Yeah, they made 3 attempts to land. Have I ever been on a plane with like... No, I've been on a plane with severe weather, but I've not been hit by a lightning bolt, thankfully. The most dangerous weather I ever flew was from Brisbane to Rockhampton, which is only an hour flight. But that was during when we were flooding, like back in 2022. And it was one of the only flights left open available. All the other flights pretty much got cancelled. And dude, it's amazing that they managed to drain the runway enough to get the plane to take off, because the weather was really freaking bad, like really bad. Hey, you bought Crimson Desert, it's pretty good. I hear Crimson Desert is very, very good. It just wastes your time a little bit too much in the beginning. I do agree with a lot of commentators that games need to stop doing that. Like, the game should show you why you should keep playing from the beginning. And so a lot of people, if they persevere past like the 10-20 hour mark, they're like, Crimson Desert's freaking awesome. And I have no doubt that it is. I just don't understand why I keep hearing it waste players' times in the beginning. I can't speak on my own because I haven't played it. But I've been hearing it just waste people's time in the beginning. Which do I use the needles in this? Forgive me for not knowing what power-up to use here, guys. Oh, okay, needles. Okay, let's reload. We'll do that. We had a pilot a couple weeks ago that was incapacitated and the first officer had to land. The pilot had bubble guts. Dude, I've heard something about airlines, and you'll be able to confirm this for me, Jeffrey. You know how you have the movie Flying High? Airplane? Apparently the co-pilot at the pilot and the pilot both eat different meals. And the reasoning behind that is if one of the chances of both of them getting food poisoning are a lot less if the pilot and the co-pilot have different meals. So you remember the movie Airplane where everyone ate fish and Stryker was the only one to eat chicken and he had to land the plane? It's kind of the same in real life. Like, they might give one pilot fish and another the co-pilot chicken. So there's less chances of both of them
getting food poisoned because someone's got to land the plane. Yeah. Yeah, they're not allowed to eat the same meal. It's so interesting, isn't it? They're not allowed to have the same meal. Aha. Just hop on the flight with Subway. Well, one's gonna have the meatballs and the other one's gonna have the honey chicken, Ryan. One with the meatball, one with the honey chicken. Really hope we can get some more health items here. The health RNG in this has been... Oh, there you go. I was about to have a big bitch, but we got one. I watched both those movies much too young. I first saw those movies in like 83, 84. I saw those so young, eh? They were on a bit in the house. Meatball sub sounds good. Always down for a meatball sub, bro. Always down. I'm just gonna make dinner at home today and get some work done, though. I need to make videos today. Because I was on so long yesterday, I didn't make any videos. Like, all I did was my 10-hour stream and one poster, and I'm like, I'm done. I gotta make videos today. Oh, I'm just using them as an example. I honestly don't know what the exact food choices are. I was just using those as an... But sure. I don't think a lot of people realize how much food poisoning you get from fruits and vegetables, though, too. Like in Moe's neck of the woods, a lot of food poisoning actually happens in fruit carts. Like let's just say you have a banana cart or a mango cart or something like that. Sometimes they don't have adequate, like, icebox or freezing. So a lot of people don't realize this, but a lot of the food poisoning happens from fruits and vegetables, not just meat. Chris says, if Asmongold says if the game isn't fun the first 10 minutes, then it's not a bad game. You know, him and Darkside Phil both said that. And a lot of people are making fun of Darkside Phil, but he actually has a point on this one. Like, both Phil and Asmongold said that, and I agree with them both. Like, the older you get, the less you want to have your time wasted. You want to at least understand the concepts that you're getting into when you're first playing a game, so you know what to be ready for. I understand sometimes games, especially RPGs, have big intros and everything, but as long as they introduce you to the game's mechanics early and you know what you're in for, then that's fine. But a lot of people have complained about Crimson Desert in the beginning, saying we don't know what this is. And then when they survive the first 10 hours, 20 hours and get into it, they're like, oh, this is pretty good. But a lot of people don't, you know, a lot of people don't wait that long. Especially in 2026, we have options. Oh, that's a great movie. Yeah, apparently what, we're getting Spaceballs in like April, May next year? I really hope Mel Brooks is alive for that too. Man, you know, it would really warm the heart if Mel Brooks is still alive when we get the premiere of his movie and everyone gives him a standing ovation. That would really warm my heart. Hey, I'd love to see that. I hope so. Yeah. Well, there we go. Dude, 100 years old and still making a theatrical movie. Like, dude, bro. Dude, that has to be like the Guinness... Dude, I mean, Clint Eastwood might make the Guinness World Records as well. Mel Brooks and Clint Eastwood, the oldest people to make a freaking movie. Oh my gosh, bro. Fuck right off, dude. Oh my god. Fuck you, man. Oh my god. You can suck a doodle, everybody. Oh my gosh. So angry. That's like some Gumby shit right there. That's like straight into the fail blog. That's going straight into the fail blog. Dude, that's a reel, actually. Hey. 255. Mega Man 3 fail. Yeah, that's going straight into the freaking yeah. That's a reel. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Right, we got this. Oh my gosh. Alright, we got it. Fuck you, bro. I'm so sick of those things. Alright. Now what do we got? Oh, that was lucky. I didn't think... Yeah, alright, that was lucky. I'll take it. I'll take it. I can't remember what boss we got this time. Let's have a look. Oh, well that's easy enough. We need to just top him, I think. Eddie Penso said, oh dude, I just need to get good, bro. I don't blame anybody. I just need to get good, use the right sub-weapons. It's really as simple as that. Just get good, Rick. That's it. Just get good. We got him. Just get good. Hey, go on, Artel. I hope you're amazing. Thank you very much for being in here today. What about you, Artel? Did you eat a lot of chocolate for Easter, mate? I hope so. Might be my time to eat. There you go, that was my window. Sorry everybody, I'm back. Dude, the referee segment was funny. I really loved it. I really loved the payoff afterwards. Yeah, I really loved the payoff afterwards when Danhausen apologized and healed his arm. I thought that was pretty funny. Payoff afterwards was pretty hilarious. Ref is like, oh, my arm's feeling great again. I don't know if there's big news, but you know, oh, you use IPS patcher? Well, dude, I mean, you know, that's good because a lot of people don't have the initiative to do that themselves. So, good for you, man. That's awesome. Yeah, dude. Do you use an IPS patcher? BPS patcher? Yeah, it's so silly. Yeah. I think Danhausen is great. We just need more things that put smiles on people's faces, eh? We just need more things that put smiles on people's faces. That's it. All that good stuff. No, it doesn't take much space to patch games at all, honestly. It's a pretty simple process. It depends. I mean, look, you usually just patch things like NES, Super Nintendo games, Sega Genesis games. All that stuff is quite small. There are a few, but there's not that many patches for, like, PlayStation, Dreamcast, all that. But they do exist. But even then, you're looking at a gig tops. You're not looking major space, man. Really? How does this go? Artel says, I didn't do anything for Easter, just have a nice meal and watch some TV, bro. Or watch some One Coin Only. We gotcha. We got you. I want to remind everyone, tomorrow we're going to be doing... Now, I have to admit, I haven't practiced Resident Evil Requiem for nearly a month. But maybe if we play on casual, and maybe if we do unlimited weapons, maybe we can beat the time limit. I would love to attempt tomorrow to do the 4.5 hour in-game time. I'd love to try. But geez, I mean, I'm a little bit out of whack. But I'd love to try. I think we could do it with unlimited ammo. Hey, I'd love to unlock it. All you need to do though is get the bad ending. Like what you do is you play the game and then get the bad ending and you shave off an extra 10 minutes as well. I don't know. I'd like to try and get the achievement. See how it goes. They'll give us something on the line at least anyway. Easter parties for the young and hungry people. Dude, I'm always hungry. I eat way more than I should, bro. Food is like... Food is my drug. Food is my dopamine. Food make me feel good about myself. It's not a healthy relationship with food, is it? Oh, does it require the good ending to count? Well, we have we'll do it with unlimited guns anyway. That's fine. Thank you for telling me that. I didn't realize. Because I got the achievement where I didn't use the... I did a no health items run of Resident Evil Requiem. So I did a no health items run. And even with the bad ending, it still counted. So when I did a no health items run, bad ending still counted. Still counted. So I don't know why the bad ending wouldn't count all of a sudden, because it counted when I did it with the other thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Forgot to save.
Just keep running, just keep moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Oh, god damn it! Oh, come on. I've got to stop saying those words. Excuse me. Alright, let's just go on this. Oh, does it? Okay. The last achievement I got was no health items, and I could just get any ending for that, which was good news, so... Alright, no, I'm gonna try and go for the 4.5 hours tomorrow. See how we go. Then I'm not going to really need to have a reason to play Requiem again for a bit. I've pretty much done everything at that point, apart from play on the hardest difficulty, which I may tackle behind the scenes at my own time. But I ain't ever doing that live. I can't socialize and then play Insanity mode. It's just not going to happen. How you going, Aussie Josh? Good to see you. Thank you for being in here. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, when the DLC... Yeah, I don't think I'll stream it again after tomorrow until the DLC comes out. I don't really... Yeah, that'll be like 5 playthroughs for me now. I'm done. Oh, there you go. We got 3 in there. Jeez, that was alright. I don't think I've ever gotten 3 before. Far out, that's alright. We got 3. Look at you, Terry Turbo. Three of them. Alright, cool. Oh, Chrissy Ogle's like, you are cursed. Oh, don't curse me. You can't curse 1 coin only. If you curse 1 coin only, it means 1 coin only no longer gets the moral support. Well, I need the moral support, you guys. You can't curse 1 coin only. Curse 1 coin only, don't get the moral support. Why do you do that, Chris? My gosh. Lisa, don't you be cursing me.
What? More?
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ogle. That's very, very generous. You curse me, it means no moral support. I need the moral support. Dude, I was just talking about that early today. Like, left his scooter behind and he said it's broken. I don't want it. And I tried to charge it up and turn it on, and I have like an e-scooter here, but unfortunately it doesn't work. And I'm like, dull. But like I said, I'm moving back to the suburbs, and you know, everything like for shopping and stuff is like a couple kilometers away. So I'm probably going to spend like 400 or 500 Aussie dollars eventually and get an e-scooter rather than get a car, and then just do my food shopping like that. So whenever we need to do something big,